Okay, so now we're going to have a look at a video of how a roof gets restored. Now the term roof restoration refers to pressure cleaning, repairing and recoating a roof. Some people call it roof painting. We prefer to call it a coating because it's actually a protective membrane that we're going to be putting down. Stage number one with a concrete tile roof, this is a concrete tile roof behind me, is to replace all the broken and cracked tiles. So let's have a look at how that happens. So there are two ways to replace a broken tile. Some people use a claw hammer, pull up the tile above it and then slide the tile out and slide the new one in. Or the other way is to just slide it back by giving it a little nudge with your toe. Little kick we'll call it. Not too hard. Some tiles are a little bit tight and you have to give them a good swift kick to get them to move. That's probably when you're better off using a claw hammer. But in this case, these ones come up easily. So now we're having a look at the roof being pressure cleaned. Now the round disc on the end of the pressure cleaner, it's actually called a whirlaway. That's just an attachment. It has jets underneath, which is where the water comes from, and then there's a skirt around the outside. This keeps the mess down. Just a little bit of a neater way of doing it. This is done at 4,000 psi, so really, really high pressure. What we're aiming to do is not just remove the dirt and grime from the roof, like mould as well, but also strip out much of the existing coating that's on there. See, by this stage, this roof's 20 years old, so the coating that's on there is well and truly oxidised, meaning it's gone chalky or powdery, you may say. We need to remove that. Give us a nice, clean surface to coat onto. So now we're looking at the next stage of the job. While we're pressure cleaning, one of the other tradesmen will start on the pointing. Of course, we have to pick a part of the roof that's already dried, like this part you're looking at right now. So the repointing is basically redoing the mortar around the ridge capping and the hip caps. We're using a flexible compound, which is on a polymer base, which is designed to be applied at about 5 mil thick. And because it's a polymer, and like I said, a flexible compound, it'll move with the roof or the natural movement of the house instead of cracking like the old sand and cement used to, which up until around 18 to 20 years ago, most people were still using sand and cement. These days we're all using a flexible compound. Of course, quality varies between products, but the one we're using has shown itself to stand up nicely, give a nice smooth finish if done properly, if troweled on properly, and outlast the warranty. Okay, so now you've seen all the preparation parts of the roof restoration. Now we're going to get into the coating. So the first coat to go down will be the sealer, and then there'll be 2 top coats on top of that. But first of all, let's have a look at the sealer going down. So here we're applying the first of the 3 coats, which is the sealer coat. It's a clear coating, which is actually white when it first goes on, but it dries clear. What we're aiming to do with the sealer coat is get good penetration so that the coatings grip, or adhere, you might say. Also put plenty on, which gives us a nice build for the top coats to sit on top of. If you look to the left of camera, you'll notice that this particular roof has solar panels, and they've been covered up with what's called masking, which is essentially plastic with tape attached to it. And now we're watching the first top coat go on. Each coat's applied at about 100 microns thick. The thicker the better. Obviously paint deteriorates over time, so the thicker it starts out, the longer it's going to last. We're looking to get fairly good coverage on the first coat. So you should be able to not see any of the old colour coming through after the first coat. That means you've got good coverage, which gives you a good head start for your final coat. You'll see that as on his upstroke, angles slightly upwards. That way we get the ends of the tiles. You ever see a poorly done roof restoration? You see that the ends of the tiles go black fairly quickly. That's because they either weren't cleaned properly or in many cases didn't have enough coating applied to them. Some parts of the roof can't actually be sprayed due to getting overspray over the edge of the roof. So in that situation, we actually apply the coating with either a roller or a brush, which is what the other tradesman's doing right now. And finally, what we're seeing now is the final top coat. Again, we're looking for nice, thick coverage, angling up towards the ends of the tiles, or sometimes called the tile noses, so we can get them nice and thick as well. We're just trying to get a nice, even coverage. And now let's have a look at the finished product. A newly restored roof gives the home a facelift, adds value and protects you from storms. So there you have it, a brand new restored roof. If you'd like a quote on having your roof restored, give us a call on 3276 0464.